If I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, majority of the time when I am not filming in front of the camera, I live in a t-shirt and jeans. I live for a good basic t-shirt and jeans combo. I love being comfortable and casual, but I also want to make sure that I look and feel cute too. So I know that many of you are the same. You love your comfy casual outfits, but sometimes they can lean towards looking a little bit too basic and too boring. Don't get me wrong, I love basics. I think that a really good t-shirt, a really good pair of jeans, a really beautiful classic dress shirt are fundamental staples in everyone's wardrobe. They're great foundational pieces to build up on and style in so many different ways. I look at basics as like a blank canvas for your personal style and personality. So in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you 10 of my personal favorite ways to make boring clothes look absolutely amazing. The first way that I personally love making a basic outfit look amazing is by adding interesting jewelry. You guys know that I love my gold jewelry, but in a sea full of minimalistic, super simple gold jewelry, it's easy to kind of lose your personal style, which is why I am so excited to be sharing Ray jewelry with you guys. I've been wearing their pieces for several months, and I kid you not, every time I wear one of their pieces, I get so many questions and compliments about where I got those pieces from. So Ray is a company that came out during the midst of the pandemic. The company's name stands for Rise Above It. It's woman owned, and they make high quality pieces that really stand out. And I am so excited to be sharing with you some of my favorite pieces. Last time I talked to you guys about Ray, you fell in love with these stunning gold dangling leaf earrings with a pearl stud. I wore these recently to celebrate my 7th wedding anniversary with my husband, and I got so many questions about where I got them from. And today I want to share with you a couple of new pieces in my collection from Ray. This ring actually is not new, but it is from Ray, and it's a stack of really thin, dainty rings together, but they are not perfect all around. They have a little bit of a raw edge to them, and it's also adjustable, which is great. This is my newest ring from Ray, which is also adjustable, which is great because you can wear these rings on any finger. And as you can see, it's kind of a raw hammered style with a hole that's kind of asymmetric, which makes it look so cool and so unique. And this necklace is also new from Ray. It's made from natural pearls, and it has a 14 karat gold plated seashell pendant, which I think is perfect for the warmer months. So if you guys were interested in checking out any of the pieces I just showed you, I'll leave my discount code across the screen here and all of the information for Ray in my description box down below. I also love how beautiful this seashell necklace looks with something that has more of an open neckline, such as a swimsuit or a blouse like this. It really adds an unexpected and unique touch that makes something otherwise very simple and basic look amazing. Probably one of my all-time favorite ways to make boring clothes look amazing is to look for remixed classics. So what I mean by remixed classics is looking for pieces that have that really classic, timeless feel, such as a basic white cotton t-shirt like I'm wearing right now, but have an unexpected detail, a remixed detail. So this is a perfect example of what I'm wearing right now, just a basic white cotton t-shirt, but it has this beautiful frill sleeve detail. So it's timeless and classic, but it has this unexpected touch that you often would not see on a t-shirt that makes this otherwise boring t-shirt look so cool. Another example I wanted to share with you is just a basic blouse. On the rack, this looks like a basic blouse, but it has these beautiful flared out sleeves, and the shoulders are actually padded. These are details that, again, you normally would not see in your typical blouse that make this particular piece look so cool and so unique. Another piece I wanted to share with you is this seemingly basic dress shirt that looks like it's just a simple blue dress shirt from the front, but the moment you turn it around, it has an open back, and I love this dress shirt so much. Every time I wear it. I always get asked where I got it from, and it's a perfect example of a classic timeless piece that has a remixed vibe to it that allows it to stand the test of time, but also doesn't fall into the boring category. Another one of my personal favorite ways to make a boring outfit look amazing is to add an unexpected touch, usually in the form of an accessory, such as an interesting handbag, or a pair of really cool sunglasses, or a pair of unexpected shoes. So if you're that kind of person who doesn't feel comfortable wearing Remixed Classics, adding an accessory that has that unique touch to it to a basic outfit is a great way to break it up and make it look so much more visually appealing. Probably one of the easiest ways to really break up a boring old outfit is just to add a pop of color. It could be just a pop of color in a sweatshirt. It could be a pop of color with a bag. It could be a pop of color on the lips or on your feet, whatever it is, whatever you feel most comfortable doing. Definitely try to experiment with that because it will break up your otherwise boring outfit and make it look a lot more interesting. Another one of my personal favorite ways to remix a boring outfit is to wear my undergarments or things that I would typically not wear out in public. And a great way of doing this is mixing kind of lingerie-esque wear with outerwear that you would wear, for example, to the office or to a meeting, such as a blazer. One of my all-time favorite combinations for that is a slinky satin dress, such as this black one that I have here, paired with an oversized blazer, preferably that has shoulder pads, has an oversized kind of boyfriend feel to it to really balance out the daintiness of the dress. I also love wearing kind of satin or silk camisoles underneath blazers, and I like to combine it with denim for a kind of casual, sexy, business kind of vibe. There are really so many different ways that you can combine outerwear pieces with pieces that look like they're meant to be worn at home without looking too risque. Again, it's really up to your comfort level, so don't be afraid to experiment, because the more you experiment, the more you discover your personal style. The next way you can make a boring outfit look amazing is to play with proportions. Now, I want to put out a disclaimer with this one because you want to be really, really careful, because sometimes if you combine the wrong proportions, it can look really, really unflattering. For example, if you are wearing a super fitted top and a super fitted bottom together, sometimes it can look either unflattering or inappropriate. Same thing goes if you are wearing something oversized on top and oversized on the bottom. It just throws your proportions out of whack and is not the most flattering look. So I like to balance out my proportions. If I'm going oversized on the top, I usually like to go more streamlined on the bottom, and vice versa. Like today, I'm wearing a more streamlined pair of jeans and I paired it with something more relaxed and loose on top. And this way I have more balance in my outfit. Another great way to break up a boring outfit is simply to add texture. What I mean by texture is adding an element that has a different texture to the outfit that you are wearing. For example, I'm wearing a cotton t-shirt and a pair of cotton jeans, so it already has a very similar texture going on throughout my outfit. So to make it look more interesting, I can break it up with something like this, which is a tweed handbag, a very, very different fabric to what I am currently wearing. And as you can see, it instantly makes this outfit look so much more cool. Another example of this in a handbag is something like this. This is just a basic leather handbag, but the design of this handbag is so unique that it kind of gives it this texture pop that most leather handbags do not. I wanted to share this piece with you in case going for something such as a tweed fabric is not really up your alley and you prefer leather handbags over fabric ones. This is a great alternative because it kind of gives you the same vibe as adding texture to your outfit. And personally, I think it is a great alternative. Another one of my favorite ways to make a boring outfit look more interesting is to play with layers. Now, I know in the warmer months it's kind of hard to play with layers because if you live in a really, really hot climate, the last thing you want to do is wear a lot of layers, which is why I really love fall and spring, because it really allows me to be more creative with my wardrobe and combine pieces that I otherwise would not combine in the hot, warmer months, even though I secretly prefer the hot, warmer months over the colder months. But one of the things that I look forward to most is fall fashion, because I can play with my clothes a lot more than I can in the warmer months. So one of my favorite layering combos is just wearing a classic white button down and throwing a cozy knit sweater on top. I think this is such a classic combination, and especially when you have a pop of color like this, it just makes your outfit look so much more unique and special when you layer it in that way. Another great trick that I would advise everyone to learn if you want to make your basic pieces look a lot more interesting is master the technique of tucking. There's so many different ways that you can tuck, for example, a t-shirt or a dress shirt. There's the French tuck, there's the full tuck, there's the half tuck. I think every type of tuck has its time and place depending on the vibe that you are going for. But tucking definitely, in my opinion, adds so much more interest to an outfit, and it's also a lot more flattering in my opinion. Just to give you a quick example of this basic white t-shirt that I am wearing, if I pull it out and wear it just off the hanger, you can see that my outfit, it's not anything special whatsoever. The moment I tuck the t-shirt into my denim, it instantly refines my whole look and makes it look so much more put together and polished and chic. And my last tip to make your boring clothes look amazing is to experiment with hats. I know that a lot of us are nervous or uncomfortable about wearing hats. I personally used to be one of those people that used to be terrified of wearing hats. Main reason being is because I secretly have a really big head and a lot of the hats out there don't fit me right. And from my experience, I learned that in order to really pull off the hat look, you need to find a hat that fits your face shape and fits your head proportions perfectly. If one of those or both of those factors are out of whack, it's just going to look really, really strange on your head and not flattering, and you're gonna feel very, very uncomfortable. I also get asked all the time where I get my hats, and probably all of my hats are either from Ruslan Baginski or Lack of Color. I personally prefer Lack of Color because they have so many different hat styles, from fedoras to wide brim hats to caps. They even have hats for kids now, which I think are absolutely adorable, and I'm probably going to be picking one up for Ari sometime soon. But the main reason why I love buying my hats from Lack of Color, aside from the incredible quality, is that they have a wide size selection. I think it goes from like extra small to XXL. I'm pretty sure that the circumference of the hats that I purchased for myself from Lack of Color is the 59 or 61 centimeter circumference. They also have hat fillers on their website, which is awesome. So if you accidentally buy a hat that is too big for your head and it just keeps falling off, you can just put one of these hat fillers inside of your hat to get the most perfect customized fit and make sure that it sits on your head properly and is super comfortable. So that's just an extra tip for you guys to check out if you didn't know already. And that wraps up my 10 easy ways to make your boring clothes look even more amazing. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any tips or things that you do to make your boring outfits or boring clothing pieces look amazing, let me know in the comments below. I'm so interested to know. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more more like this, please be sure to give it a like and comment down below your favorite tip from this video. I would also be so grateful if you followed me over on Instagram. I'll leave my handle and everything on the side of the screen here. I also wanted to quickly remind you that everything I talked about in this video, including the Ray jewelry pieces and the pieces that I showed you in this video, will be linked in my description box down below. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next one.